Okay, so this is the story of the Great Mudtastrophe 2023. So we were at a park and we were walking down to the creek, and it had rained the day before. So we were walking down to the creek and Michael started running, but it was super muddy. And there was a giant branch laying on top of the mud, so he thought it was safe. But then he sunk up to his knees in mud. His shoes came off and he started screaming. He lost his shoes and we didn't know what to do, so I had to climb into the mud to get. First we tried a stick and we tried to fish the shoe out and pull, but the stick snapped. So I had to get in up to my knees in mud and had to get the shoes. So I pulled them up and I threw them up. And then once I got out, we had to find water to rinse us off because our hands and feet were very dirty and muddy. I'm still sort of muddy. And Mom didn't have her phone at the time, so that's why she didn't have many pictures of how messy we actually were. So, but then we started walking down to the small stream, and it looked like the same sort of mud that we had sunk in, so I told us not to go. But then I got stuck on the hill because the mud, it was like a down slant, like that steep, and so every time I tried to walk up, I'd slip, and if I fell on my bottom, that'd be very bad. So after my hair got stuck in a branch and I yanked it out. I still have it in my hair somewhere. I also have mud and bleh. And we went, and so I used the tree and I yanked myself up, and then we needed to wash ourselves off, and we were at a dog park, so we went to the dog park and we were going to just walk over to the jugs of water for dogs and rinse ourselves off, but there were thorns in the grass and I didn't have my shoes on because they're sneakers and my feet weren't washed off, so I had to sit on a bench that then apparently was wet, so my bottom got wet. And then Mom brought back all of the waters and we rinsed off some. And then Finley, our dog, sitting back there.
I completely got modified.
So he then was playing and mud covered this, like he had a black eye. It was just covered in mud. So we have a messy dog, me and Michael. And so when we're in the car and Finley is sitting on a towel, he's so dirty. I'm gonna get home, take some baths, and go shoe shopping. But that's the Great Mudtastrophe 2023.